And we're away. Oh, yeah. Stay safe, guys. If you are sat at the beach, never get under a rock face.
I'd try the chicken nuggets with Nutella.
I bet you would.
Nick's hating every moment of being apart from me, but...
No, I'm not. I'm actually quite looking forward to having the bed.
Here's our train. It's a small one, just 2 carriages.
What a freaking day. Welcome to a new day in Elddis, the Elddis Autoquest 155 camper van, motorhome, should I say. So, we are in the drive of Tracy, Neil and Faith, our friend's Airbnb. We stayed in the van last night to test the van out properly.
I stay in the beds.
I slept, yeah, they offered us to stay in the beds, but we wanted to try this out. Maybe we'll stay in tonight, actually. No. I might do, actually. Just for a really good night's sleep. I slept on the second pull-out bed, but we had to make up, and I had a really good night's sleep, actually. Nick slept in the double bed. Did you have a good night's sleep?
I was cold, which is why I called you in at 6 for warmth.
Yes, we had snuggles at 6 AM. I won't show Nick at the moment because he just sat in his pants. So we are waking up in Loo in Cornwall. Oh, the sun's out.
I know.
That's nice because it was raining all night long and it was very heavy rain on the van roof.
And then we've had ravens or crows.
Yeah, jumping. Yeah, pitter-patter. It felt like the lodge because we get
pigeons.
We get pigeons and all sorts on the lodge roof. So it did feel like that. Just had a text off Neil to say the door is open for coffee and poos. Put the poo symbol if you want to use the toilet. So I said, we might as well just come in and use the bathroom. They've got a spare bathroom that's not being used. So I said we'd go in and use the bathroom. So let's go for coffee.
Come on then.
In the Airbnb. It's like I'm going to campsite showers. What a nice morning. And the train station is just there. I almost got onto the train station Wi-Fi last night, but it wouldn't connect. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Good morning. Good morning. Right, we've showered and shaved and everything over in the house, and we are ready to head out. Got my new t-shirt on from Mountain Warehouse with the sheep, and Tracy got the same one in a different colour, so we're going to be twinning today. We should have all four got one, shouldn't we, and quadrupled going out today. So today we are heading to...
Polperro.
Polperro.
Not Pen and Poth, as Lee said last night.
And you had a pea in it. We've never been before.
Yeah.
So it's new for us, so come and check it out with us. I still need a little vacuum for the Elddis because it's getting worse and worse. I keep having to pick it up.
You'll have to take the mats out and shake them.
Yeah, no, but I need a little vacuum, so I'm going to have a look.
There's nowhere to store it.
On Amazon. Of course there is, this cupboard. And when I say little, I don't mean like a big Dyson.
I know what you like.
A little of a Hoover to get all the bits and bats off.
Ooh.
What?
Just put some look on this thing.
Oh no.
We haven't seen it before, so...
I know, but when you point it out, then I'll notice it all the time.
Oh, there's not there.
Oh, stop pointing it out. So we're heading into town. Neil's going to drive us. We did consider getting a train since the train's just outside, but he said he's fine driving.
No, there's loads of marks on the roof. Where's my glasses gone? Anyway, carry on.
So we're going there. We might end up somewhere else as well, but we're going to go there. Nick's just opened the gate. We're just obviously going to do the childish thing of driving away every time he gets here. Bye! See you later! Because it's exactly what Nick would do.
He needs to get in the other side.
Wrong side! Wrong side!
Move up.
Get lost!
And a bit forward again. Oh.
It was Faith's idea to leave you.
It was Faith's idea.
Right then.
We got here to Polperro, and this looks to be the main car park where we've just got parked up. There's the coaches, motorhomes up there. These are the tariffs, so it is quite pricey. But you can, motorhomes, caravans and trailers, not too bad. This one's out of order, so we're just going to go and pay it over here.
Both of them showing the boobs. Tracy's a bigger. Oh, sorry, you were doing t-shirts. I've got mixed up. Sorry, completely lost it there.
£10 from Mountain Warehouse.
And how much were your bag?
£10.
Which matches as well. Now he's got no excuse to carry anything. Like keys.
I need some green shoes.
Well, they'll fit in your bag at least.
Nice pub right at the side of the car park. Crumplehorn Inn and Mill, family-run Cornish pub. Yeah, that's
Look at
really
the little
nice.
water wheel.
And a stream. Look at the houses. You've got your own little bridge to get across.
Stag's got lodge garden.
Yeah, I quite like that actually.
Really like that stag.
Look at this place. It's called Bean and Scone.
Ooh.
And they have all sorts of different sun-dried tomato scones, Nutella scones,
We've done
goat's
the fruit
cheese,
ones.
rosemary and honey, apple, plain, strawberry, gluten-free and vegan.
I'd like to try them 3.
They're all they are.
Well, at least we know where to go.
Yeah. Right, we've got sat down at Cornish tea because Tracy just could not wait for any longer. We've only been out of the car about 2 minutes. And we've ordered, well, it's got this, what's this?
It's
Toffee
a
and
caramel
apple.
apple slice, but it's like what Brewers Fair used to do, like caramel apple bacon
Yeah.
and custard.
I'll have my half after me my vegan pasta.
didn't want anything
No,
inside?
no, it's okay, I'll try it. What's that you've got there, Tracy?
Cheese and onion.
Oh yeah, that looks good actually. Sausage roll for Neil. Chocolate cake for Faith there, she looks like she's enjoying that. And we've ordered special ones, so it's going to take a while. I've got a vegan vegetable.
And I've got steak and still.
Ooh, that sounds good. Right, this has just come out of the oven, so they've said they're very hot. Let's have a look inside this.
It looks quite moist.
Let's have a look.
Tracy said it looks a bit too moist for her.
Steak and Stilton.
Yeah, it smells very cheesy actually. It's quite dry actually, it's not too juicy. This looks a bit plain.
Oh, that looks nice.
Ooh, it's quite colourful.
Like that, Neil? No.
That's a no from Neil. Needs a bit of chicken to liven it up.
Right, so trusty Google's got me some facts about Polperro. It says it's a historic fishing village, as you can see there. It's existed since at least 1303. So very
Some of
old.
these houses look quite as old as that as well.
It's got a big smuggling past which flourished, especially in the 18th century due to its geography.
Didn't Stades have a smuggling past as well when we went to Stades? Because it does have very similar similarities looks-wise.
It's a picturesque setting, obviously, ancient cottages in a valley leading to the harbour. It's a major tourist spot, attracts visitors with its beauty and attractions, and it's part of the Heritage Coast, known for its scenic coastline and walking trails. So there we go, we're just going to go and explore a little bit more. Love all these Cornish towns, don't you? Just all the houses. And then we always look around and just imagine...
colourful ones, is there?
No, they're all nice and white. Just imagine what life is going to be like here, living here. So, do you fancy wild swimming, for starters?
Tracy does. I'll do it if Tracy
It looks a bit
does it.
dirty down there. Or walking up there.
I think I'd rather get it sea, to be honest.
It's a little, well, I would say beach, but it's not really a beach. But it's a little cove.
It's giving me Port Isaac vibes.
Yeah, it is me as well.
know what I mean?
Like,
Like a little harbour.
who do you
and then
call it?
Doc Martens
Doc
up
Martin would be on that street there, on that row. And maybe an amaze house up there somewhere that you could win.
Can you imagine?
Oh yeah, that looks like an amaze house. Those competitions that you win, that you enter on Facebook. Well, what were you going to say? Can you imagine what? Yeah, might as well. You can get boat rides here as well, all the way back to Loo, and it's £23, was it?
£23 return or £14 one way. I think that's really expensive. We would have done that, but that's a lot of money for all those, and that's why we drove.
Although Loo is quite a long way away, to be
They
fair.
do like half-hour boat trips.
Yeah.
Just take you out the harbour and show you some of the scenery and then come back again.
See, there is somebody swimming there. He just jumped in. It looks like he's getting straight back out though. It's freezing. Right, we're going to go into the model village. We just met up with some patrons, Clive and Sue here. Hi guys. Who live down here. And are you coming in with us or to the model village? Yeah. Right, model village time, guys. So here we are, model village and land of legend plus model railway. £4 for adults, £3 for children, and £3.50 for seniors. Oh, it's my mum and my auntie Brenda.
Yeah, it is.
Hi guys. Lovely to see you. It's my mum and Batty Brenda. Cooking up a soup or a lemon chicken.
Oh my god, my gran used to have one of them.
Yeah, what were they called them? What's that? Oh no, it's at Wedgwood, I think. Wedgwood.
You mean a Westwood?
No, Wedgwood.
This is not like any model village I've seen.
No, but there is a proper model village outside though.
Oh, it's got the evil ant from Ants.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good of you knowing that. Train station. Model railway station.
As a kid.
I think so, but only like the engine.
That's almost the same as what I had there.
Yeah.
I think it was the Intercity I had.
And then out here to the model village. I love a model village. Oh, I love it.
Wow, this is different.
Oh, that's where we've just been.
Oh, it's the harbour.
We just walked on there.
So did Neil say that it's got a village within a village within a village?
So somewhere there's a model village within a model village within a model village. Yeah, so this is the town where we've just walked around. Where did we have lunch?
It was in the
orientate
square
myself.
at the back on this side.
It's up there, yeah.
Up.
This is where we've just been.
That's where I flew the drone.
Yeah.
There on that corner, down here, and we were going to walk up the cliffs.
I love it. I'd actually love to own a model village.
Why?
And you know, like one that people can come pay and walk around. I'd love it. It just fascinates me.
So
somewhere. Where did we have lunch now?
So where did we have?
Where did we have lunch? That's what I'm looking for.
Not here. I don't know. Well, find the model village and it's further back.
Oh, there's the river going through town.
Yeah, when we crossed the river, it was this side of it.
Must be somewhere here. Oh, it's this one. Is it this one?
No.
Because it had that thing out the back.
Yeah, but it had buildings at the back.
Yeah, that's it, I think. Yeah, it is.
I don't think so. There's buildings missing.
We had a Cornish pasty there in that little.
What's it on the shop?
It doesn't say out, but that is it. Camper van, VW camper van. I'm not sure. It's quite a small model village, but. So wait a minute. Where's the model village?
Here, model village.
Oh no, it's there. It's there.
It's the model village and the
model village in the model village.
So where's the model village in the model village? It's there.
Yeah.
And where's the one inside that? It's at the back end, so it's there. The model village within the model village within the model village. That's a bit freaky, isn't it?
Freaks your mind out.
Yeah.
It's not suitable for children under 36 months. It's got no age limit on it though.
Are you actually on it?
You do not have to put pounds. 50p?
Give us 50 pence, Lee.
That's cheap.
Give me 50 pence, Lee.
I haven't got any.
Oh, you're not going to cry here now.
What?
Because we haven't got 50 pence between us.
Someone's going to ask me to leave.
I'll tell you what.
I've got
There we go. This is what I used to do with kids when they were babies, so I didn't have to pay. I'd shake the machine and then just sing them a song.
I'm not trying to get off.
What do you think to that, Faith?
I thought it was quite good.
Yeah, I love a model village. Right, we're getting on this tuk-tuk to get up to back up to the car park.
Right, tuk-tuk right back. And we're away. Oh, yeah. So this is not like a tuk-tuk where they pedal themselves, it's like a motorised engine. But here we are, on his way back up. Ah, this beats walking up the hill, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we got a discount. Yeah, so when we went to that Cornish pasty place, it was a half price return ticket back up. So you just have to show your receipt. So we showed him our Visa receipt here, and $7.50 for all 5 of us to get back up to the car park, just in time for the rain.
Bye!
There go far. Right, so our very next famous landmark is B&M Lisgard. Is it Lisgard? Is that how you pronounce it?
Lisgard, yeah.
Lisgard.
We come for a plant
Anyway,
as we're
it's
passing.
a very, very famous site in Cornwall. We're going to go in and have a look round.
We're here to get some traditional Cornish snacks.
Cornish
Space
squares.
Raiders, squares, Warburton's
And
bread.
a Cornish Warburton's loaf. Right, we've come to a place called Millendreth, which is actually a sea pool, very much like Bude. And the minute we got out of the car, it started pissing it down. But we spotted like a shack on the hill up there. We're hoping it's like a bar, because me and is it? Oh, me and Tracy have got used to having like an afternoon half pint, so we're not going to break tradition.
And I quite got used to having a
lime and soda.
An afternoon packet of nuts, nobbies and
Oh yeah. So what you see ahead is actually Loo Island. We're just round the corner from Loo Beach. I think you can walk, but you have to go through a few estates. But it's definitely walking distance. If you're on Loo Beach, just nip into the estate and cross across this hillside here and walk in. Tracy and Neil are already ahead of us as we've just been doing the drone. So there's a couple of shacks. There's a shack there, and there's a shack there. But they're both called Millendreth Beach Shack. So over there is the sea pool, which is actually quite empty given the level of the sea. So at some point it will actually fill up because the tide's coming in by the looks of it. But it's not a white sandy beach, it's kind of a filthy looking beach. Come on, let's get inside.
cocktails.
Everybody likes to take photos of a drink. Is that like freeze-dried raspberries on top, or freeze-dried strawberries? So we've come into the Valley Resorts Millendreth Beach Resort. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong, but never mind. I've got myself an Alpaca Lipsa beer. Tracy's got one as well, and these two have got Cokes, because Neil's driving. And it's like a caravan park here, so you can come in on holiday. And this is like part of the resort, we think. I don't know what the one is down there. That's probably like a restaurant you can go to on a night. But I bet on a sunny day it's really nice in. I bet it's really packed. So when we arrived, it was basically slashing it down. It was freezing cold. We just sat there, we had a pint, and literally the sun has come out, the sky is blue, and it just feels like a completely different place. The tide's coming in, so the sea pool is now actually full. It's actually getting to the point where you can't actually see the wall. Tracy Keats, she's been saying for 3 days that she wants to do wild swimming, so we're going to call her on it now and see whether she actually gets in or
She's
not.
not got a swim costume, so I doubt it.
She don't need to.
Skinny dipping swimming.
Whatever she needs. There we go, that's the sea pool wall. When we came, it was about 3 feet lower than this, and the tide's coming in, it's filled it up. You ready? She couldn't be further away if she tried. It's time to do wild swimming.
Wild paddling.
Wild.
At the most, I reckon. Look at that. Is that
Like a cave?
Up there. Oh,
Maybe.
as well. Little cave.
It's not a cave, it's just like an indentation in the rocks. It's unbelievable how different it feels from when we got here because of the sun. So when we first bought the lodge, we used to come to the seaside and sit at the bottom of the rocks, and then we were once walking at the lodge and we saw a big piece of cliff erode and drop onto the beach, and ever since then we've always like, my god, we could have been sat there one day. So it does happen, so stay safe guys. If you are sat at the beach, never get under a rock face, because you never know when the rock could fall. Where are you going? Where's she going?
What?
Get in!
I've got this swimming costume.
Paddle then!
Wild paddle.
Lee'll do it with you. Right, we're back. Lee's gone for a nap inside the Airbnb. I'm going to have a nap in Elddis. I'm just going to unlock. I'm going to unpack our shopping. I'm going to unpack our shopping and set up this plant that we got from B&M. Right, so nothing much of interest. I got this because I ran over the one at the lodge the other day. And then we've got another plant which we're going to put there, just to kind of finish that corner off. But I need to put some Velcro coins on it so it doesn't slide when we're driving. And then we just got some crisps and bits and bats, and I got some Lipsil. So I'm going to get myself plonked on there and chill out.
Right, it's a couple of hours later. We've all had a bit of a snooze, well, me and Nick have anyway. I had a snooze in the house and just had a coffee from Tracy's lovely coffee machine, and I'm going to head back to the house. Nick's just headed back to the house. I've just got myself freshened up for tonight. We're going to go and decide where we're going to eat. I fancy Chinese, but I don't think that'll be the overall consensus. I don't know what it'll be, maybe Thai or tapas Nick found as well. I'm quite happy with anything, but I do fancy some sort of Chinese, so we'll see.
Right, we're back in the house. We've had naps, everybody, I think. I think everybody had a nap?
No, just me and you.
Tracy were having a nap.
On the sofa?
She was snoring when I got in. Proper snoring. Anyway, another topic. We're going to go for dinner now, and we haven't decided really what we want. We all kind of want different things. So there's like a series of restaurants in Lou that we all like something on the menu. So we're just going to head down there. I think the favourite at the minute may be like a Sunday roast. There's a place called the Smuggler's Cot, but there's also like a Thai restaurant next to it. So we're all going to head down there and just bimble and have a look round, see what we fancy. And it's 7 o'clock at night, and they actually stop serving food in 2 hours, so we need to get a move on. Lee's just keeping the gate open for us. He looks bored as sin.
That's a pose, wasn't it?
He's like, hurry up, I'm hungry. You can just see it, can't you? Right, we're in town.
What a beautiful evening.
We're all ravenous. Faith's going to try some
Nothing.
squid with
Nothing.
halloumi, aren't you?
No.
Squid with a halloumi and chicken nuggets. Go on, be daring, try it.
No.
She did say she fancied.
Does it terrify you?
She fancied chicken nuggets with a chocolate dip, though, didn't you?
Nutella
Yes.
Yeah, Nutella and chicken nuggets like that. I will.
with some
try.
halloumi and squid, yeah?
No.
Boring. Lee'll try it, won't you?
I'd try the chicken nuggets with Nutella.
I bet you would. Right, we're just perusing through town. We just passed the Peking duck Chinese, which looked very nice. I already picked what I'm having. I'm going to have a look at the other couple of restaurants and then we'll make a decision. But like I said, most places in Lou stop serving food at 9, and a lot of places don't actually serve food on a weekend at all. They just serve drinks, which is becoming more and more common. Obviously, drinks are more profitable, so they stop doing food during the weekend. So it limits your numbers. So if you are dining here, check out what's open and when.
Right, we've made it into a Chinese restaurant, and Nick doesn't look impressed with his starter.
No, I was
What's wrong
looking
with
at
it?
yours.
Oh, mine, yeah. £4.50 or something for that. Crispy seaweed.
out back.
Well, I love crispy seaweed though.
I've got crispy dumplings, meat
yeah.
crispy dumplings. They're not super crispy though, but they're always my favourite thing to have, pot stickers. Americans call these pot stickers, we call them dumplings, but...
Right, I'm having the starter. I think it's like a banquet table over here. All our food has arrived. Nick's is extremely spicy.
That toilet may be damaged in the van.
You can get into Airbnb if you need toilet. Tracy's got a duck there, straight from the canal outside, the river outside. What you got, Faith? How's your octopus? Is it nice? Chicken balls. You need to get some water.
Sweet this.
Right, we're back in the Airbnb, and this is where I'm staying for the night because I'm having a night in one of the spare bedrooms.
Absolute shameful. Poor Elvis.
Nick's hating every moment of being apart from me, but he's
No,
going
I'm not. I'm actually quite looking forward to having the bed and feeling what it feels like to be able to starfish in it.
You had it last night? Because I slept
only
in the
until 6
second.
o'clock, so I'm too cold. Well, at least
Right.
tonight I'm having the heating on
So,
all night.
Nick's going to take the camera and you're going to spend the night with him. I'm going to be in one of the beds in the Airbnb.
Shocking. Comments below, guys. What do you think about Lee, us buying a new camper van and Lee abandoning him after 5 nights?
And what do you think to Nick not being able to spend any time on his own without
I'm gonna
moaning?
I've got the choice of staying here. I've chosen Elvis.
Anyway, when Nick goes to bed in 5 minutes, the rest of us are going to have a Big Daddy's pistachio from Marks and Spencer.
I don't know how you're all putting it in.
So,
You've all got worms.
Good night. I'll give you a camera. You can go back to Elvis now.
We'll show you some right good stuff. Right then, night.
Bye.
Bye. Right, follow me guys, we'll have some right good van stuff now to show you. I'll be showing you all the electricals and everything once I put the TV on and I'm going to bed. Bye. Yes. I am. Good night, Faith.
Night.
See you in the morning. I'm actually quite looking forward to this just getting the heater on, not having Lee whining and moaning, and just getting in the van and just settling down, because it's not raining tonight, so I'm hoping I'll have a nice peaceful night's sleep, fingers crossed. First thing I need to do now is get the TV set up. We haven't actually put the aerial in properly. You know,
No.
2 minutes, you can't even keep away.
I forgot an Insta Pro camera.
As new plant, look, we got it today. Where's some lights? I need to get some lights on.
Can you pass me back, please?
Wait!
Pistachio chocolate. Wait, not
What?
that one. My green one.
Where?
I've got a new place for it just down there.
What? Right then. Bye.
No, I'm not taking it back. I just want me.
I want to get that bloody heating on straight away. On gas. There we go.
See you
Night.
later. Put my bag back where it goes.
Give me a keys. Oh, bitch. I had a panic moment then. The gas symbol, when this lights up, it goes blue to say that the gas is on standby, and then it's supposed to go orange when the boiler's lit, and it didn't light. I was like, oh no, I can't be having that kind of problems. But we've got plenty of water, plenty of battery. The water pump's on, and I just need to get the TV unstowed, get set up, and then get myself settled in for the night. Could do with a glass of wine, actually. Might have a glass of wine, because I'm pretty sure we do have some in the fridge. We do there. Oh, and Jaffa cakes as well. Right, we finally got rid of him, thank God. So we're having some Big Daddy's pistachio.
It's beautiful.
I always call it pistachio, mate. So we're having this and watching some TV. So having the TV available in the van, being able to watch normal TV is a novelty, because we didn't used to have an aerial in Taylor. So the first thing I've done is just put the inverter on, because the TV's mains powered, and we have to point the aerial every time, which is this thing in the cupboard here. So we have to point this. There's a little arrow on it showing what it's currently facing. You turn the little booster on, which activates the aerial, and then we can turn the TV on, and I have to point this in the direction of the tower, the transmitter. Now I found an app on my phone this morning, which I've been using, it's really good, and it's called DTV Antennas, and there's this one here which is Caradon Hill, and it basically shows you on your phone, you move it around and it says, right, point your TV aerial in that direction. So I need to turn this to point that way where it's going to be. So let me just turn it that way there, about that, and then I've got to push this up and then lock it into place here. So the aerial on the roof now should be facing in the right direction. You can just see it there, it's hard to film it at the same time. And then I just need to get the TV remote, which is here, and retune the TV, which then should give me a load more stations. So I'll let the TV boot up, because it takes a few minutes to do, and I'll show you. Right, so you have to go and do a new channel scan. So we go to Live TV in the settings. So this TV is actually a TCL TV with a built-in Fire Stick. So scan channels, and choose next, terrestrial, auto scan, and then we just let that run. Now within a couple of minutes that should get about 90 channels according to that app, which said we would have, I think it was on the previous screen, 93 TV channels. 93 TV channels, and these are all the other cell towers that you can point. The little ones there that say 27, these are Freeview Lite, so you get the basic things like BBC, but this one gets you all the channels. So let's have a quick look, see if it's found anything. There we go, 97 channels, exactly what the app just said. Oh, it's found some radio stations and some data things as well. So I'll let that run, and then I'll get myself settled. Right, so this is where I am spending the evening, in this lovely bedroom, on this lovely bed. Give you a little tour. Nice doors. Unfortunately no TV, so I won't be watching anything. I might watch a little bit of YouTube on my phone, and then see you guys in the morning. I'm actually quite liking this, being in the van on my own. I get to test everything, I get to move things around, I've got to make my lists of all the snagging lists that we've got to do when we get home. So one of the things, some of the things that we have on our list that we had to sort out when we go back is we've got to get a sink strainer for the sink so we don't let food bits go down. The previous sink in Taylor had one built in, this one doesn't, so we need to get one of them. We've got a new water sensor, an ultrasonic water sensor, which is turning up, which is actually turned up, it just needs to be collected, which replaces the one that's built into the Elddis, which apparently is really rubbish. It's showing a different reading today, even though we've not actually been using the water. So we've got this ultrasonic water sensor turning up. I'm going to change the colour of those aircon beams there. They're brown and cream. Now the cream matches the other vent, so we're going to keep that bit, but the brown doesn't match anything. So I'm going to change the colour of that to like a grey colour, like the similar greys that are in the van. I've got to buy a new cuddle pillar because I'm having to use this one that we got from the shop. There's a problem with the DC to DC charger, which is the bit that basically charges the batteries when we're driving. It's only putting out 10 amps and that's shared with the fridge. It should put out 25 amps, so I'm either going to put a brand new one in or rewire it, so we'll have to sort that out when we get back to the lodge. We've got to box in the water pump because the patio furniture underneath is sliding around even though it's on the bungees and we don't want it to knock that, so that's got to be boxed in. And we've ordered a new mattress because this mattress is, when two people are laid on it, it pulls in on both sides and you both roll to the middle. And I want the same mattress that we've got in Taylor because that's like super comfy. So I've ordered that today. They'll be emailing me tomorrow with the proof of it, just to make sure that all the dimensions and the shape's correct. And then once I approve it, it's about 3 weeks lead time. Now we're hoping that that's going to turn up before we go into Europe with the van. If not, we'll have to make do with this one and then just use it the next time we're out and about. So those are the things that we have to do when we get back to the lodge. We are setting off back tomorrow. We have said we may stop over somewhere, but we don't know for sure. We will probably just drive back and slog it through, and then I can crack on my list on Monday morning. And then Lee is going to ask Masha, because she's off school at the moment. She's having a holiday when the eldest doesn't have it. So Lee's going to ask her if she wants to come over to the lodge. She probably won't want to without a sister, but I'm sure she would love helping me do some of the bits and bats in the van because Lee absolutely hates it. So I'm going to now settle down for the night, get something on the TV, have a glass of wine and chill out.
Good morning guys, it's the next morning. I had a relatively peaceful night apart from the train and some chavs running past at 2 AM screaming and shouting. In the middle of nowhere, this place, not even like anything for like 2 miles, and somehow they were walking past, so I was a bit startled. I thought, what are they doing? Maybe they're poaching or something like that. Anyway, Lee's just messaged, he's been in the shower. I'm going to go in and get in the shower rather than sort of mess the shower up and then having to clean it down. I've already started packing the van up, so I've stored the TV away and made the bed. And then when we come back in, we just need to sort everything else out. Obviously we can't empty grey water and toilet here, so we'll do that either en route or when we get back home. And right, I'm off for coffee. Waiting for me at the door. You can stay in there again.
We're just coming to put my stuff back, but I'll go back in now.
I'm off to get in the shower.
Good morning and welcome to a new day. Waking up in lieu, just getting the van prepared to leave as we think we're heading home today. We're going to stop off somewhere on the way up because it's quite a drive back to the lodge. And it just depends how we feel on the drive back up. But we said we might go all the way up. I've got some editing to catch up with. Nick's got some
a lot of chores to do, as I explained.
Snagging list
last night
to do for the van. So, and it's half term this week, so the girls, one of the girls, our niece, is off on holiday this week from school. So we said she could come to the lodge for a couple of days. So I'll have to go pick her up. It's a shame we didn't leave one of the chairs in. We could have picked her up on the way over, but we can't because took the chairs out of Elvis. So we're just going to go in and say goodbye to Tracy, Neil and Faith.
Well, we need to manoeuvre the van to the gate door now because it's...
Yeah, oh, well, that's true. Yeah, we need to get out at some point. They're going to head down into town for some breakfast. Faith's got a... good morning. Faith's got a... I think she's having some waffles or something for breakfast, but we're going to head off. And we're ready to go say goodbye?
Yeah, and we'll probably need some fuel halfway as well. First time we filled it, we'll get about 600 miles in this. 35 miles to go.
Very good.
Right, let's manoeuvre the van that way so you can get the gate open.
Right, it's time to say goodbye.
See you next time.
Are you off for
Enjoy
breakfast,
your waffle.
Faith? You going for waffles?
Hopefully.
Right, we'll see you guys next time.
To our next adventure.
To our next adventure.
Right, let's go.
Right, we're just turning around in lieu to go back up that steep corner and then get on his way. So I did enjoy my night's sleep in the Airbnb. It was lovely. We're still getting used to sleeping together in this smaller bed, so we're still keeping each other awake. So I did enjoy my night in the Airbnb, but I must admit it's nice to get back into Elvis. Look at him, bless him.
I've done one more night in here than you.
Yeah, you have. That will probably never get that corrected because Nick doesn't like sleeping on his own, bless him. He always likes to be
Quite liked it last night, believe me. That heating never left 24 degrees all night long.
I woke up last night, it was pitch black, woke up middle of the night, didn't know where the heck I was because it's obviously a new bed and it was really dark. I was like, where am I? What am I? Who am I? It took me a few seconds, you know, when you wake up and you don't know where you are, it took me a few seconds to realise I was in a strange bed. But then I got back off to sleep and I dreamt all night long, so I knew I wasn't disturbed. I was just had a nice night's sleep. So it is 6 hours and 16 minutes to get back to the lodge. If our niece wasn't on her half term, we would probably just stay around a little bit more, although the weather isn't great to be fair. But we're going to go up. I'll give her a call in a minute, see if she still wants to come to the lodge. She's never been to the lodge on her own before without the other one.
And the best thing is, she never speaks a word when she's not with
very
her
quiet
sister.
when she's on her own, bless her Masha. They've got separate school holidays at the moment, which is a bit of a pain, so they can't both come
I used
together.
to hate that.
I know.
When one's in the high
had to
school
get-
and one's in the juniors.
It was the same with me and my sister, with Janine. I remember one morning having to get up when Janine was on a holiday and I hated it and I created and I was like, I don't want to go to school when Janine doesn't have to. So it is 6 hours, 60 minutes. We'll stop along the way for some lunch or something.
And fuel.
And fuel. We're just passing the Loo campsite again where we stayed. Definitely recommend that place. We'd definitely stay there. And it looks like it's busy here for breakfast as well, where we went for the fish and chips and the coddy shack.
I saw it on the menu.
They do breakfast. So the coddy shack is there. Just to show you how close it is to the campsite where we stayed.
The Paradine one's here.
There's another one here, yeah. That's where we went for Millendreth yesterday. Loo Bay Holiday Park is there, the Park Dean Resort, and then our campsite was just after these. This is where we walked down into town the other night. Quite a nice walk actually.
20 miles in it when you think about it. We've been driving for 10 minutes.
It is quite a long way. Did we walk back up here the last time? Here we go, Caravan and Motorhome Club.
No,
welcome.
There we go, that's close.
And no, when we came down before on his own, we must
we
have
got the bus.
Oh yeah, we got the bus back, didn't we? Yep. Not we're lazy at all. Right, let's get on his way. Quick stop for petrol, and we're just going to fill up the gas, see how much we've used.
I'm going to try.
See if it's going to be more than 34 pence, which it was the last time.
It wasn't really a proper test last time, was it?
So what do you do with this? This is all weird. Hold the hose behind the gun, blah blah blah. Push button and hold until fill is complete. But which button do you press? Oh, there. It's one thing I don't like doing on the van, filling up the LPG. It always seems a bit awkward.
What does it say? Hold the nose.
Behind the gun and guard, keeping lever push forward, locate gun into vehicle, turn lever clockwise to lock in place.
Oh, it's complicated, this. Right, wait.
And then pull lever back until it locks in place. Just for my mum, she's at the lodge, she said it's beautiful sunshine. It's not here.
Right, what do we do again?
So hold the hose behind the gun, like that.
Right.
Keeping lever push forward, locate
Push forward.
gun onto vehicle, turn lever clockwise to lock into place.
Wait a minute.
That's anti-clockwise. Oh yeah.
And push it forward.
Now clockwise it says to lock. That must be on then. And then pull lever back until it locks.
There we go.
Yeah? And then press the button there.
It's my side, isn't it?
Does it? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's two sides.
You have to hold it in.
Push and hold until fill is complete. always takes forever. You never know whether it's working or not.
Is it mine or is it the other side?
No, that's that side. And it's 99 pence per litre. Neither one's working. The guy's coming out just to see if he can get them working. We always have problems with LPG filling up.
Always a problem.
I know.
Even in France and Spain, it was a problem. Right, apparently somebody had pushed the emergency stop button that had filled up before us, so we had to go and reset the machine. So we did it and it filled up straight away then. We used 5.3 litres since we set off. Now we had it on quite a lot. The fridge uses it, and I think we've got 20 litres of capacity, so we've used basically around a quarter of what we had available. But we are going to keep using one tank and then switching to the other tank, so we know what the 50% mark is. It just saves buying one of those gauges that you put in the top that tells you how much gas you've got. But that was pretty easy actually, and it's a successful test of filling up, because the last time we tried it was only 34p. And somebody's coming back now. What's he been buying? Already? What have you been buying?
£42.89.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
Ooh, have you got some brown sauce?
No. Right, we're going back over the Tamar Bridge, so if you're going out, are we 2 axles? £7.30? Oh no, £3 maybe.
No, £7.30. We're one axle.
Oh, we're £3
No,
maybe.
2 axles, we're 2 axles.
Oh, we'll see. So you don't have to pay coming in this way, but it looks like you have to pay going out that way. Nice views again over here. All the boats that we saw when we were coming in the other day. And oh, sun's coming out here. I've just spoken to my mum, who's at the lodge with my Auntie Brenda and my dad, and they said it's beautiful sunshine there and blue skies. We are heading that way, but not for 6 hours. Alright, let's see how much this is going to cost.
Hi there.
£3 by the looks of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
£3?
Yeah.
That's not too bad. A random orange elephant about to eat an ice cream there.
How random.
Lovely bit of British weather here at the moment.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Right, a few hours have passed and we've not stopped off anywhere. We're not going to stop off anywhere because a few things have been happening. We're just going slow on the motorway because it says pedestrians reported on road. And no, I think we're passing it now. Anyway, we're 46 minutes away from my sister's house. I think I mentioned earlier that Masha is off on holiday from school this week and we're going to take her over to the lodge.
So I came up with a brainwave.
Yeah, well the plans were I was going to go drive back to her tomorrow. It would have been a 3-hour round trip, an hour and a half to go and get her, an hour and a half to bring her back. And Monkey's not off school tomorrow, the elder one. She's in school all week, so it's just Masha. So we were thinking, how can we get her back without having to do a 3-hour round trip tomorrow?
And without the seat.
We took those seats out last week, which was a mistake. We should have left them in the UK. What we're going to do is probably put one back in. Anyway, so we were like, how can we get her back? Is anybody coming over? Nobody's coming over. And Nick says, well, you can always get a train from Leeds to Hull, and then Nick can just pick us up. And at first we were like, oh no, I can't bother with that. And then I thought, well, actually, I'll just quickly look up tickets. And they were quite cheap actually, just for me, about like 10 quid or something for me to get to Hull, and then Masha could have come in here. And I thought, well, actually she probably would enjoy the adventure of getting on the train with me and getting over to Hull. So I asked her and she said, yeah, that'd be great. So she's packed up and everything. She's been sat waiting for us for 3 hours to get there, bless her. So I did tickets for her and myself to get from Leeds to Beverley. So it's going to take us.
So we're catching a train basically.
Yeah. Shush. We're going from Leeds to Hull, then switching from Hull to get to Beverley, and then it'll take the next 20 minutes from the lodge to come and pick us up. And for all that, for both of us, only £17. So I thought that were a bargain actually. So we've got 43 minutes to get to my sister's. Then Nick's going to drop me off. He's going back to the lodge. My sister is going to drive us to the train station, which is about 15 minutes away from her house. And then I'll have about an hour and 20 or so
To do some shopping.
once we get to Janine's to get to the train station and on the train. So there we go, a little adventure for us. to get her to the...
She's packed and she's sat waiting already.
Sat waiting, she's been waiting for hours. I spoke to my mum, she said it's probably because she's got birthday money, and I mentioned that I'll take her shopping when we come over, so she comes over to lunch.
You showed her we were shopping to Wickes.
I'm sure she's not expected to go to Wickes, but she will be going to Wickes with us. So there we go. 43 minutes to get there. Right, I need to get myself ready, get my bag packed, get everything ready that I need on the train. If we've got time when we get to the station, we'll have a little snack because I'm hungry. What we're doing today, I'm going to have that bacon butty this morning, half bacon butty each. I'm having
After what we've eaten this weekend.
Well,
we've eaten 3 days.
Right, we've picked this little one up and we're heading to the train station. The second train, which was going to get us to Beverley, has already been cancelled due to it being a bank holiday and they're doing works on it and stuff like that. So I've been peeing about for the last half hour getting another train. So now I'm going to Bridlington instead of Beverley, but it's all fine. We just have a 12-minute time in between two trains to get to another train. So we'll have to run, and I've also got a half an hour earlier train, so I don't have time to get any food now and I'm starving. So this is going to be fun, innit? Mm-hmm. Told you she were quiet, we out other one. Right, we're in the station. We've got pret-a-manger, or pret-a-manger, whatever it's called, sandwiches and drinks. Now we're off to the gate. Right, Masha, find us platform 9B. Is it 9B? Let's have a look. I think it is. AA. Oh no, it's 9D, I think. Down here. Platform 9 down here. Right, that was a quick train journey to Church Fenton. Now we're going to oh, press that. Right, up there to platform number 1. Here's our train. It's a small one, just 2 carriages. Right, we're on and we're enjoying our crisps. We've got about an hour and a half or so to go now on here. We're off the train. Thank God. It was an alright journey, but it was red hot. Were you warm?
Yeah.
Baking hot on that train. So we're in Beverley. We're just walking to Deep Blue Fish and Chip Shop, which is where Uncle Nick is right now, getting fish and chips and chicken nuggets and chips for this one. And then we're going to have those back in the lodge. Never been to Beverley so late. Look how quiet it is. Everything's shut. Here he is. Neither did I. Train journeys, fish and chips.
2 hours later in Leeds, and then we've met up in Beverley for fish and chips. Now we need to find a car where I parked it. What a freaking day! So it was just the last 2 hours have just been.
And you've not even been on 2 trains like we have.
I know, the last 2 hours have just been insane. So I went to Janine's, literally threw Lee out and said, I'll see you at the lodge. I set off to the lodge, I got into the lodge, literally dumped a few things in, went back out again. In the meantime, he's gone to the train station in Leeds. Have you vlogged on the train?
Yeah.
And then I've literally got in the car, parked up Elvis, got in the car, done the swaps over and drove straight here, got to the fish and chip shop, phoned him ahead to see what we're having, and it's down by my knees, and we're on our way back to the lodge now.
It was all very easy for me and Masha, to be fair. Just one change and we got there.
So they cancelled the first train,
yeah.
But
I got those tickets refunded, then booked a different train.
And paid for going to Bridlington because the train went from York down to Hull and then back up. But we didn't know that until we actually looked at the stops. So we actually got off early, so we paid for going to Bridlington, which was 26 quid, wasn't it, versus 17.
For 2 people, yeah.
Yeah, so still not bad. A lot better than wasting 3 hours tomorrow.
Yeah.
Putting extra miles on the car that don't need it, and obviously the fuel is the train costs. So
Masha's on holiday from school now. Well, her sister isn't, so she'll text her in the morning saying haha. Right, it's a while later. We've all just had some food and been chilling, and it's time to finish the vlog. So I hope you've enjoyed our all over the place vlog today. We've been on trains, we've been in motorhomes, we've been in cars.
Automobiles.
Trains,
Just no
planes,
planes.
no plane. So thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below, and we'll see you on the next vlog where this little monkey will be with us still.
She will be assisting me.
She said she wanted to go shopping, so
We haven't told her yet.
Uncle Nick says he's going to take her to Wickes.
We have a van snagging list. We've got to sort out the stuff that I mentioned earlier in this vlog as quick as possible, and then we have to put some dates in the diary for when we go to Europe because I've got some things planned. So
we'll see you on the next vlog.
bye for now.
Bye.